cinematography wise, like some of those shots look like you would draw those in a comic book.
Yeah, and I love looking at comic book movies and just seeing things and be like, yeah, like, well, there's one thing that Kayla and I say often when we see a really cool shot, and not just comic book movies, but anything. And it's just like, I want that as a poster. And there's a couple times, there was one, shout out my girl, Julia Garner, shout out Silver Surfer. She's surfing through lava, and it kind of looks like those Capri Sun commercials, just in like style. But like there's one point where they kind of slow it down when she's doing it, and Kayla and I both out loud in the theater just said, nice. Independent of each other. Because it's just so dope looking.
A couple weeks ago, we were talking about Superman, and I was like, this is the most comic booky a comic book movie has been. I think the Fantastic Four also goes in that category, like, which is crazy because it's only been 2 weeks later. But like, I'm like, this is also like one of the most comic booky movies that we've ever gotten. I'm glad that we've reached the point after almost 20 years of it's been over 20 years of comic book movies. We've been making comic book movies for a while. We've been in a phase of consistently making comic book movies for like the last 20 years or so. I'm glad that we've reached the point where like the general audience understands the language of comic book movies enough that we can now do like crazy stuff like this. And he and Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn and Vanessa Kirby have like really good like chemistry as like a brother and sister dynamic. Like as like an older sister, I was like, oh yeah, I totally get this. I understand.
Like the way that she comes in when he's like trying to listen to that thing, and she just like pushes him with the force field. Like subtly like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, this feels like an actual brother-sister relationship. And I love it. The relationships in the movie are the strongest part for me because they feel real and the dynamics all feel real.